right now be moving in two different directions. And if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
Drama and scandal never sleep, especially in the world of love and hip-hop. Today's tea is boiling hot, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single detail. We're diving deep into betrayal, secret meetings, and a bombshell revelation that has the internet absolutely losing its mind. Kirk Frost just can't seem to stay out of trouble. But this time, it's not just about him. Oh no, because a major revelation has just blown the lid off something even bigger, something involving Kendra Robinson. And let's just say, Rasheeda might finally be done with Kirk once and for all. If you thought Kirk's past drama with Jasmine Washington was messy, buckle up, because this one takes it to another level. We're talking about hidden rendezvous, undeniable receipts, and a scandal so big that it could shatter 2 marriages at once. It all started when a certain someone decided to air out some dirty laundry on social media, and what they posted sent fans into a complete frenzy. A picture that changed everything. Kirk Frost and Kendra Robinson caught in a moment that had people questioning their so-called loyalty. And as if that wasn't enough, the caption that came with it made it clear. This wasn't just gossip. This was the real deal. Before we get into the shocking revelation that's shaking up love and hip-hop, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Because let's be honest, Kirk Frost has a history, a long one. For years, Kirk has been at the center of some of the biggest love and hip-hop scandals. It's almost as if he thrives on drama.
I've been let down my whole life. Right? I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me a sometimes
I would take it.
Sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want, the out.
Right.
Who could forget the chaos that erupted when Jasmine Washington came forward, claiming Kirk was the father of her son, Cannon? That was the moment fans realized Rasheeda had more patience than anyone could have expected. The DNA tests, the denials, the back-and-forth accusations. It was a roller coaster that had everyone glued to their screens. And let's not forget how Kirk had the audacity to accuse Jasmine of lying, only for the truth to finally come out. That alone should have been enough to break a marriage. But somehow, Rasheeda stood by his side. Through the cheating rumors, the secret apartment scandal, and countless side flings, she kept holding on. But just when everyone thought Kirk had finally turned over a new leaf, boom, another scandal erupts. And this time, it's not just about him sneaking around behind Rasheeda's back, it's about his connection to Kendra Robinson. And what makes this situation even messier? Kendra is married to Young Jock, another love and hip-hop star who has had his fair share of relationship drama. Jock and Kendra's marriage has been rocky from the very beginning. Fans were never fully convinced they were a perfect match, and Jock himself has openly expressed his concerns about their relationship. Who remembers when he called Kendra out for responding to flirty text messages?
Shout out to the U.s.a. Yeah, listen, they're not talking to me. What you want me? If they're not talking to me, what you want me to say?
Mendices, who was married to Yandy Smith, decided he had some receipts to share, and he did not hold back.
He already had suspicions that she wasn't being completely honest with him. And now, his worst fears might just be coming true. And then, out of nowhere, Mendices Harris, who is married to Yandy Smith, decided to enter the chat, and let's just say, he did not hold back. He dropped a bombshell so shocking that nobody saw it coming. He posted a picture of Kendra and Kirk in a moment that had people clutching their pearls. And let's be real, this wasn't just some friendly, "Hey, how are you?" kind of interaction. This was something much more than that. As expected, the internet exploded. Fans were in a frenzy, trying to piece together what was really going on. Was Kendra really caught up with Kirk? Was this just a misunderstanding? Or was this concrete proof that both Kirk and Kendra were sneaking around behind their spouses' backs? And let's talk about Mendices' caption, because that's what really set things off. He wrote, "You were busy pointing fingers at me. Guess who I caught red-handed?" Now, we all know Mendices doesn't just throw shade for no reason. He's been in his own share of love and hip-hop mess, but when he
Yeah, just all this provoking. That's what they want to do, man. This is whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out because I promise you. We're gonna walk straight to listen, I promise you. When one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy. Let's go get some drinks. Yeah.
Speaks, people listen. And this time, he was calling out the hypocrisy loud and clear. With Kirk's track record and Kendra's past drama with Jock, this situation is looking worse by the second. So, here's where things take a crazy turn. Mendices dropped a picture that had fans absolutely shook. The photo? None other than Kendra Robinson caught in what looked like a cozy moment with Kirk Frost. And trust me, this wasn't just some random friendly exchange. From the body language to the way Kendra seemed locked in with Kirk, it had people doing double takes. And let's be real, with Kirk's history of stepping out on Rasheeda, this was the last thing anybody expected to see. But Mendices didn't stop at just posting the picture. Oh no, he made sure the message was loud and clear. His caption, "You were busy pointing fingers at me. Guess who I caught red-handed?" Oof, the shade was real. Now, the big question is, what happens next? Will Kendra and Jock address these allegations head-on? Will Rasheeda finally say enough is enough and walk away from Kirk for good? And most importantly, will Kirk and Kendra admit to anything, or will they try to play the "it's not what it looks like" card? One thing's for sure, Love and Hip Hop just got a whole lot messier, and we're here for every second of it. So grab your popcorn because this drama is far from over. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. Let's break this all down because there's a lot to unpack here. First off, Mendices was clearly calling someone out. And from the way he phrased it, he was making it obvious that the same people judging him had their own skeletons in the closet. But the biggest question that had people talking? Why Kendra? Mendices and Kendra don't have a history of drama, at least not publicly, so why would he put her on blast like that? That's what sent the internet into a frenzy. Fans started connecting the dots and speculation went wild. Some people believed that Mendices had been holding on to this information for a while, just waiting for the right moment to drop the bomb. Others thought he was getting revenge for something that happened behind the scenes. Either way,
one stuff that what people saying is not true. This is what I've been saying the whole time. I don't know that girl. I just ordered a drink.
The moment
one thing was for sure. He had everyone talking. But the real shocker? Rasheeda's reaction. Because if we're being honest, Kirk has done just about everything possible to embarrass her publicly. And every single time, Rasheeda has chosen to stay. But this time felt different. Not long after Mendices' post went viral, Rasheeda took to Instagram with a cryptic message that sent fans into full detective mode. She posted, "Betrayal cuts deepest when it comes from the one you trusted the most." And that was all. The confirmation fans needed. Immediately, people flooded the comment section. Some were urging Rasheeda to finally leave Kirk once and for all. Others were in pure shock that after all these years, he was still out here being messy. But the most common reaction? If Rasheeda doesn't leave this time, she never will. Because let's be real, how many times can one woman take this level of disrespect? Fans started digging up old interviews where Rasheeda talked about forgiveness and working through their issues. But at what cost? How much more is she supposed to endure? At some point, enough is enough. While Rasheeda hasn't directly addressed the cheating rumors, that post alone was enough to get people wondering, is this the final straw? And if it is, how will Kirk handle it? Because something tells me he is not ready for what's coming next. Now let's get into how social media reacted. The moment Mendices dropped that bombshell, Twitter and Instagram went into full meltdown mode. Comments were flying, and people were letting their opinions be known. One person commented, "Rasheeda has been riding for Kirk longer than some of y'all have been alive. If she doesn't leave now, she never will." And another one wrote, "Young Jock somewhere laughing because he knew Kendra was shady." And honestly, can you blame them? Fans have watched Rasheeda stand by Kirk through years of cheating scandals, and at this point, people are over it. They're practically begging her to walk away. Another popular comment read, "Kirk always got Rasheeda looking stupid. At this point, she's ignoring the red flags on purpose." Because Kirk has done some wild things in this marriage. From the secret baby with Jasmine to getting caught up in multiple side flings, he's put Rasheeda through public humiliation more times than we can count. And now, here he is again, allegedly caught up in another scandal, this time with Kendra Robinson. And speaking of Kendra, social media had some words for her too. One fan wrote, "Kendra really had the audacity to act like she was better than Jock when she's the one out here creeping?" Because let's not forget, young Jock and Kendra have already been struggling in their marriage. They've had trust issues and Kendra has been accused of being too controlling. And now, with this new drama unfolding, fans are questioning whether she's really as loyal to Jock as she claims to be. But the overall consensus? People are fed up with watching strong women stay in toxic relationships. And honestly, they have a point. Fans have been saying for years that Rasheeda deserves better, and now they're adding Jock to that list too. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to see people stuck in relationships filled with lies, disrespect, and betrayal. So now the big questions remain. Is Rasheeda finally walking away from Kirk for good? Because let's be honest, this might be the moment she realizes she's had enough. After all, how many more chances can she give him before it becomes clear that he's never going to change? Will young Jock confront Kendra about these allegations? Because you know Jock isn't about to let this slide. If there's any truth to these rumors, he's going to want answers. And considering how their marriage has already been on shaky ground, this could be the breaking point for them too. And finally, why did Mendices decide to air this drama out now? That's the million-dollar question. Was he just being messy? Was he holding onto this tea for the right moment? Or is there even more to this story that we don't know yet? One thing's for sure, the drama is far from over, and you already know we'll be keeping an eye on it all. So now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Mendices was right for exposing all this? Or did he just make a bad situation worse? Some people think he was just being petty, but others say he was simply keeping it real. What's your take? And of course, we can't forget about Jock. If you were in his shoes, what would you do? Should he confront Kendra head-on, or is there more to this story that we're missing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed, because trust me, this drama is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next. All right, now I gotta hear from you. What do you guys think? Should Rasheeda finally walk away from Kirk after everything he's put her through? Or do you think she's going to give him yet another chance? Let me know in the comments.